This reading wasn't supposed to be about spiritual warfare, but Spirit had other plans. When I asked about where you are on your journey, the message came through loud and clear that you've been moving through chaos. You may have been feeling blocked and maybe even targeted. And if that resonates, there's something here for you. This reading is about more than just identifying the storm. It's about reclaiming your power and anchoring your peace. Because yes, peace is on the horizon. But sometimes we need to meet it halfway with intention, energy, and a little bit of magic. If you've been wondering what's really going on behind the scenes or why your path feels harder than usual, stay with me. Spirit is speaking and it's time to listen. Hi guys. All right, let's begin. So, I don't know if you're able to tell, I normally speed things up so that you don't have to watch me shuffle in real time because it can take a while. But we have the moon here. The moon is what came out for you just now, and it really talks about something being hidden. You know, when the moon shows up, everything kind of goes haywire, but it's intentional. There's a lot of chaos happening right now. There's also a lot being revealed, a lot coming to the surface. I know a lot of people use the sun for revelations and things being revealed, but when the moon reveals things, it is whatever was intentionally hidden. So something being kept secret, something being purposefully kept away from you for a purposeful intention. I don't know what it is, but Spirit is highlighting that is coming out for you right now. This might have been slow coming to the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles delivers messages slowly in its own time. Everything is happening right on time, so you're being asked not to worry right now. You're not late. You're not late to the discovery. You're not late to the party. You're showing up exactly when you're supposed to. Everything is being divinely orchestrated right now. The fact that this Page of Swords is here in this way, because this is the double majors deck, it always gives like one side and another of these traditional cards. So this is clearly the other side. This is the Page of Swords going through a lot right now. There's like a lot of gossip, a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting, a lot of stormy energy right now. There's a lot of chaos in the air, and you could be feeling attacked, literally. You could be feeling attacked by the very things that you were trying to defend yourself with. So for example, if you're in the role of the truth teller, right? You like to be clear. You like to be precise about things. You might be feeling like that's now working against you, but it's not. I didn't really expect that message. Let's kind of, you know what, before I get into your main spread, let me just clarify things for you, okay? So I want to know a little bit more in regards to this Page of Swords. What's going on with this? Okay. Continue to speak your mind. I mean, the fact that this is here is like, I'm trying to get rid of the glare. Hopefully you can see it. This card is literally saying speak your mind. So don't back down from your truth, but you're also meant to take a break. So when you come up against resistance in the world, dealing with people, work, whatever it is, you're meant to just pause. That's your indication. Pause, take a break. It says hibernation and regeneration. You're not meant to fight all these battles. They're ridiculous battles anyways. It's like I'm looking for the right word here. Your battles, It's like they're made up. People are trying to overinflate things for no reason. What they're making problems aren't actually problems. They just want to see them that way. You can't really convince people like that to see logic, because they're not going to operate logically. Take your pause, take your break, bow out gracefully, and gather yourself. I feel like you'll be receiving messages in the quiet of the storm as well. You will be moving forward. You will be asked to make a move. You will find your direction, but not in this energy. You have to move away from it first. You'll find your messages and peace in the stillness, okay? You might have to create it for yourself, but it's there. All right. That was extra. All right. What you believe is going on with you right now is just kind of like a balancing act. You feel like you're balancing everything, and you might be doing a good job of it, but I feel like you've been living in chaos so long that it's starting to look normal, and you're starting to feel like this balancing act that you're doing with your finances, with your family, with your friends, with your work, with your goals, with everything that you want to do. It's like you've learned how to juggle it all for a very long time, and now you think that this is the way life is supposed to be, or that it's always going to be, but it's not. You do actually have a really good foundation, but things need to be cleared out of it first. There's some things that you need to clear out in order to just fully embody what it is. So let me back up a little bit and explain that. With the Queen of Pentacles here, it shows that you're financially secure and financially stable. It might not be perfect, but you have a livable life, for lack of a better word, right? You have a good foundation, but you might not be getting enough rest. The Queen of Pentacles typically pours out into everybody's cup, and it's because she's so bountiful, right? And people may see you that way, and they may always be coming toward you with their damn hand out. Somebody may always want something from you. I have a question though. If you need something, do you know where you can go and get that from? Whether it's support or whether it's, you need your tires rotated. Like, do you know who you can go to for these things? If you have a problem, do you have somebody that you can talk to about these problems? That's just a question I have for you, because what I'm seeing is you're there for everybody, and you're also being asked to kind of stop for a second. I don't think you're getting much thanks for what you're doing anyway. So yeah, maybe just stop for a second so you can see things clearly. You might really need to evaluate who's in your life right now, what they're doing, okay, what their intentions are, and be honest about it, because you're probably not seeing things clearly because you're probably doing so many different things. You need to slow down to see clearly. You're in autopilot is what I'm hearing. Okay. Others see you as like more of a spiritual person too. Other people see that you're giving, you're caring, you're kind. They see your soul. It's like right there. Your heart on your sleeve is what I'm hearing. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're a giver. That's not a bad thing, but you can't give out of an empty cup. Even this page has his fish in his cup. But if he gives it away, what the heck is he going to have? Other people need to get their own fish, And when you're doing things for so many people, you're teaching them not to rely on themselves. I'm hearing about the whole fish thing. The teaching a man to fish versus just giving him a fish. You teach them how to be resourceful for themselves. And I'm just being careful with the way I'm saying that, because I'm not getting that you're the one that needs to teach people. They need to learn, and they'll learn once you cut it all off. That's just my suggestion. You do what you want, All right, so you have not accepted yet that you are actually in a position of leadership, whether you see this in yourself or not, and not just financially with what you give to people or how you are there for other people, but you actually have lived authority. You have actual lived knowledge, earned wisdom, understanding. So you need to step into your authority. That's what's really waiting for you. That's what's in your mirror right now that you're not seeing, is that you are the authority that you're seeking. You might actually be seeking knowledge and advice from others or outside sources. Maybe you're trying to do studies, course studies on your own. What are those little classes that they have online? They're little classes. I don't know why Course Hero is coming up, but that's not what I'm talking about. They're little Udemy is coming up, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's another one just like it, right? So you may be doing things like that. You can get little certificates and things like that. You may be trying to self-help your way through everything that you're going through, utilizing all these other sources, but you already have the knowledge. It's like you're not acknowledging your own wisdom. Unless it's being reflected back at you from another source, you don't acknowledge it, and you need to. I feel like not even speaking because strength is here. Strength is here. You have it. You can get through this. You can get through this. I feel like I want you to see this in yourself. That's kind of what I'm going through over here. My own little emotional roller coaster is wanting you to see this for yourself. That you have the strength, you have the knowledge, you have the ability. You've been moving slowly, but you've been moving. It might not look like it because you might be going through something a bit chaotic right now. You may have a chaotic time coming up, but don't let that make you feel like you're not still headed in the right direction. Look at this as the test when it does come. Disengage yourself from crazy people. You cannot fix crazy, okay? And no, I'm not talking about mentally, I don't know, whatever. I'm talking about people that flat out refuse to see what it is that you're trying to say when you're speaking a truth. People that do that, you can't reason with them. Don't waste your time. Don't do it. Just disengage and follow your own advice. I'm just feeling like that needs to come out. All right. Just anything else for clarity? Thank you. A course or training. Yeah, I think so. You might have been doing a lot of research on your own. You could be creating a course. Yeah. Okay. And then you also had a goal is achieved. That's where it came up for me. You're just achieving a goal. There's a new cycle that's beginning too. That's also what's being hidden from you with this moon. All the crazy, all the upheaval, all of this is happening for a reason. It's not just, life getting on your nerves. You're not going through the most for absolutely no reason. You're in training right now. Your new cycle is beginning. It's unfolding before you. You've already achieved certain goals. You just need to acknowledge it. You're growing something at this time that you also need to protect. And look at this. Think of others and too much kindness. There is a such thing as being too kind. Maybe instead of directing it outward, direct it to yourself. Everything that you're pouring into everybody else, start pouring that into yourself and see what a difference that makes for you. Okay? And I'm just going to pull. Oh, I think I did. All right, well, since I said it, let me do it anyways. No. This is the most redirection I've had in a while. What's coming out for you? Thank you. Well, wasn't expecting that. All right, so you may need to do some you may need to do some work yourself. I don't know if how much of a manifester you are, but if you feel actively targeted, it's not something that you can't defend yourself against, right? Whether or not you do your own type of spiritual work or not, it's actually in your records what it is that you're going through right now. I'm really trying to pick my words carefully. So, whatever you're going through, it's not unknown to spirit. You're not lost in the sauce. Nobody forgot about you. Your spirit team is still there guiding you and aiding you. Whatever has been affecting you is probably, I'm getting a lot of yellow here. So, it's your solar plexus, your personal power. That's where your strength comes from. So, you'll need to do some chakra work, right? You can actively work with meditation and build up that chakra. Your intention is what matters here. So no matter what you do or how you do it, no matter what anyone else is doing, you focus on yourself, you get yourself together. If you don't know how, just ask for guidance. Simply pray, ask for guidance, speak it, intend to receive it. And then in your moment of stillness, I already put the card back in here, but when you're meditating, when you're resting, in your moment of stillness, your messages will come to you on what it is that you specifically need to do. Okay? I hope that helps. This was kind of an intense reading, you guys. You're going through a lot. I'm really sorry. I love giving the happy readings, but I just read it exactly as it comes out. Okay? I feel like just telling you a fluffy story doesn't really help anyways. You need to know what's actually going on in your life. So that's what I have for you. I hope that helps. And I'll see you next time. All right? Bye.